What's going on, everybody? This is Economic News Insights, and today we're going to talk about silver. So, I've talked about Bitcoin versus gold, and we've talked about some of these alternative asset classes, but today I'm going to talk about silver, why I have a big urge to buy silver, why you may consider looking in and doing some research into silver as well. So, if you guys are excited about this video, smash up the likes and let's get into it talking about silver. So, I just want to direct you to a tweet by Robert Kiyosaki. He's the one who wrote Rich Dad, Poor Dad. He said, "Do not say I did not warn you. As I predicted in my book, Rich Dad's Prophecy 2013, the biggest crash in history is coming. I'm afraid the crash time is now and through this summer." So he's saying that the US dollar is not looking good, US economy not looking good. We can see the writing on the wall, folks. Um, Ultimately, millions, especially my generation of boomers, will be wiped out when the stock and bond markets crash. Now, I just want to say, my dad buys silver. He doesn't even follow Robert Kiyosaki. Um, I know I've been buying silver since 2010, uh, around like $17, but it's only like 34, 35 right now. We'll talk about all that. But people, this is becoming a consensus, okay? But here's what he says. The good news is millions who have been proactive may become extremely rich. And as you know, I want you to be one of those who become very rich. Over this summer, as stock, bond, and real estate markets crash, billions will rush into gold, silver, and Bitcoin. Hey, he said it. I'm using this as someone who's supporting the same kind of message that I'm basically echoing, okay? I've been saying this as well. He's been saying this as well. There's other people out there, but I'm just bringing this tweet up because I saw it recently. And my dad's been buying silver here very aggressively recently. But it says the biggest bargain today is silver. In 2025, silver may 3x. The better news is silver is still 60% under all-time highs, still about $35, while gold and Bitcoin are at near all-time highs. I don't think that's true, though. I don't know where he's getting the 60% under all-time highs, because the highest I've ever seen silver, I've never seen it above this price. But actually, it was, let's see, silver was trading at around $41 in 2011. So I don't know where he's getting that information. Oh, it was $47 in 2011, but still, I guess that could be 60%. All right, so there you go. In 2011, it was $41, and then it came crashing down. So there is volatility with silver, and you always need to do your own research, and that's some research that you need to take into consideration, right? But we just want to verify, trust but verify the facts. I didn't realize it went all the way up to 41. But here's what he says. Today I'm going to go to my local gold and silver dealer and start trading fake money for real silver. No ETFs, the biggest bargain today. Anyway, let's talk about this. And I'm going to go to ChatGPT. I'm going to use the AI, and I'm going to give you guys some information. This is real quick, straight to the point. So they even said, now remember, AI, this chatbot, is just an aggregate of information on the web, right? And so it says silver is more undervalued. Silver is historically undervalued compared to gold. The gold to silver ratio currently around 80 to 1. Okay, so gold is about 80 times more expensive than silver. Okay, now here's where it's going to get interesting. Lower price, more accessible. So silver is much cheaper per ounce, allowing smaller investors to start stacking. Again, the price is around like 34, 33, 35, it kind of in that range right now. Easier to accumulate and trade in smaller quantities. Now here's where silver is also interesting. It has an industrial demand. Over 50% of silver demand is industrial, used in solar panels, electric vehicles, medical devices, and electronics. This creates a double demand. So one demand being the institutional or the retail investors' interest in this as a hedge against an economic collapse or problems in the economy. Plus, it has an industrial demand. So you can see the writing is on the wall for silver here. Again, not professional financial advice. You always need to do your own research. But you can see the point that's being made, why the logic is stacking up here, right? So tighter physical supply. Do I think that silver is going to 3x, I have no idea. I mean, I don't even buy silver as an investment. It's a hedge against a collapse of an economy of a dollar, okay? So, tighter physical supply. Silver mines are not increasing production significantly. They could, okay? Because as the price goes higher, the amount of mining cost that goes into it, it becomes more worthwhile to start digging for the metal, right? Physical silver availability is tight due to the demand from both investors and industries. Better for everyday bartering in crisis scenarios. So, in a currency collapse or SHTF, that's you know what hits the fan scenario, that's SHTF. If you don't know what the S stands for, then you don't know what hits the fan means. So, don't worry about it. 1 ounce of silver is more practical for transactions than 1 ounce of gold coin. So the volatility is creating an opportunity, they're saying. Silver is more volatile than gold, which means it often outperforms gold during bull markets, but can also fall harder when the sentiment, if things get better with the housing market, if things get better with the economy, if things get better with the trade wars, it's just not looking good, my friends. The bond situation, the stock market is very topsy turvy. We're in a very precarious situation. A lot of people don't even realize that. I'm in Singapore right now, and I would say right now the sentiment is the United States is not looked at very fondly at all. At all. No, I mean, like, it's not a good time to create enemies, and we've got too many. We need more allies. And that's my best advice. I know people are going to say, "Well, you don't know what the secret plan is and all that stuff," and I get it. I mean, I want to believe that. I mean, trust me, if anyone wants to feel proud of where they're from, it's me. I love to feel proud. I love to be like, I'm a Cardinals fan. The Cardinals haven't given me the opportunity to feel proud. I like to say, hey, I'm into Bitcoin. I'm into, I'm from the U.S. I'm from Arizona. I like to hype where I come from. I like to hype things. I like to boast. I like to brag. I like to hype it up. But I'm telling you right now, there's not much to hype about being from America right now. And if you don't know it, I mean, you can look on the streets. I mean, do you see how dysfunctional we are? I mean, every single president that we've had has come into the office with incredible amounts of just toxic environment. It's not supposed to be that toxic. I understand mudflinging in politics, but it's gotten bad, guys. It's bad. We're a dysfunctional society. And, if you think that the obesity and the drug addiction is normalized in the rest of the world, I'm here to tell you it's not. I go around the rest of the world. It's not like that. America is the most obese that I've seen and the most drug addicted. That's a sign things are not healthy. Okay? The food system, the food supply in the US not healthy. And I'm not trying to rant, but I'm trying to say, like, I have high standard. I'm not the highest standard. I mean, I'm sure most of you have higher standards than me even. But I consider myself to have standards, And so, I mean, a lot of people living in the U.S. have no idea how bad the American image is globally. I mean, like, when someone asks me where I'm from, I'm like, I'm from America. And I look at their reaction. It's that point right now. Wherever I go, Australia, Europe, Asia. I mean, it's everywhere. It's not good. We just Biden wasn't. He couldn't barely even form a sentence. I mean, he couldn't give a good speech. People wondered what was wrong with that guy. The new guy we got, he's trying to create a fight with everybody, everyone. Okay, literally. Do we have any allies? I mean, he doesn't even have very many allies inside our own country right now. Like his previous administration, Bill Barr, Pence, they don't even talk to him. I mean, it's if you worked around someone that chaotic, and he was like your office lead at some point in time, you're going to say, okay, I can't do 4 more years of this. And I mean, we're going to have to get some stability, and that's all I want. I want him to succeed. I want him to get the best deals for America. I want him to do what's got to be done, and I want him to lead. But what I don't like is where I can't even be proud of where I'm from because we're hated that much. I don't believe that that's the way moving forward. And I know that we had a lot of mess to clean up. I agree with that. But I mean the constant bickering is just it gets old. It gets old. Anyway, what that has to do with silver? Well, I'll tell you. it shows you the volatility, it shows you the chaos, it shows you the even more impending possibility of a problem. And right now, when you have an unstable leader who's appearing unstable as much, I mean, I want to say he's doing a great job, but I mean, where's the trade deals? Are they going to happen? Are they going to happen? Sure. I'll be patient. Maybe we'll get a couple done. UK, we got one done. Okay. But it's, I would say you need more allies than enemies. I think that's how you move forward, really. Leadership. Leadership. So, anyway, summary: price, silver is lower than gold. Volatility is higher than gold. Industrial use is higher than gold. Upside potential, higher. Gold is more stable. You'll get a more stable investment. Okay, historical ratio, undervalued. Gold, overheld. Practical for barter, yes. Less so for gold. So, you could see right then and there, where do you want to get it? Well, go on here. You can get the price action right here. $47. It's still down. It's been climbing. Okay, you can get it on places like JM Bullion. That's actually where I get it. So you can get it here on JM Bullion. If you want to get it, maybe you get a U.S. silver dollars or U.S. silver bars, I should say. You could get, I think what you're looking for, at least according to my dad, is you'd be looking for pure silver, not necessarily sterling silver. So try and get some real silver. And yeah, we'll see you guys on the next one. Like I said, the only thing that I want more than anything is just peace. I think we need some peace. I think we need some trade deals. Hopefully, we don't need to lean on silver. If you're buying silver, it basically means you're betting against the United States. I don't want to bet against the United States, but I know that I'd rather be down $5 to $10 per ounce on silver and have a strong American economy where my dollar and the stock market and everything is good. This is just a backup plan. That's what silver is for me. It's a backup plan. Because I hate to say it, but like Kiyosaki said, he thinks the big crash is coming. I'm hoping it doesn't, because I got a house. I've got investments in the U.S. I don't want it to go down, but I'm having to take out a backup plan, and that's silver here. You can also get gold. See you guys on the next one.